Hello everyone, quick weekend update on Bitcoin. Since I feel like, there's a couple of plans setting up nicely for potential trades, so let me quickly go over that. High time frame, a little bit concerning, I would say. We got the initial squeeze lower, then good buyback, but unfortunately didn't see a lot of follow through to the upside so far. Okay, so just in general, it's trade range season, and it's not up only season anymore, unfortunately, until, in my opinion, we get back above this supply area. So this was a sideways price action that led to the down move. So that will be the area we need to get above in order for us to squeeze higher. Okay, so until that happens, I will be cautious with longs. I mean, I will still trade one liquidity area to another, key lows to key highs, but also the other way around. Okay, until we do this, at that point we can start talking about new highs and a squeeze a lot higher. But until then, trade it both ways. Okay. Now, more importantly, lower time frames, seeing some interesting plans. Okay, so initially yesterday, what did we do? We said liquidity was gonna be resting below these equal lows, right? We wanted to see a sweep of them in order for us to get long and target some highs. Okay, so that happened. We got the sweep right here, filled some longs, had more orders down here, but took half the risk immediately after the first sweep. So that played out nicely. What were our targets? Well, first target was these highs up here, second up here, third up here, and then maybe even hold some in case we would break higher. So first target was hit. I took off, I think it was 25% or something. But unfortunately, ugly reaction, instantly snapped back down, and that's when we fully closed the longs because of that bearish reaction at these highs. Okay, ugly 4-hour close, swept the highs, and what was concerning to me as well was that this move, right, what didn't go that low below the lows, right? Also didn't quite look like a bottom structure, and just this 4-hour structure, this 4-hour candle didn't sweep the previous one, which was a little bit concerning as well. I even posted a trade where I flipped short. I did close that one at break even because didn't trust it, and the weekend was coming up. So closed that one at break even, but was initially targeting the lows again, and that played out nicely as well. But now, going forward, right, what are we watching? Well, so ask yourself what liquidity has been taken and where is major liquidity gonna be resting at next. Okay, so the last liquidity that got taken obviously was to the upside above these highs. Okay, sweep, continuation to the downside. Where is liquidity gonna be resting next? Well, in my opinion, still below here. Okay, ask yourself, when we swept these highs, what was the next draw on liquidity? Well, this low, right? So let's mark that out, and if we do so, you're gonna see we did kind of sweep it on this move, but nothing significant. Okay, so what am I looking for here? Would be another sweep, another dump, right, lower into this area. This is, by the way, the area that I've talked about a lot. Okay, because it has a lot of confluence. Demand area, OTE area, right? If you draw your OTE from the low to the high, boom, you're gonna see that beautiful area right here. And just in general, I think that there's gonna be a lot of stops resting down here. So what's my plan for Bitcoin? Well, I want to see a lower sweep into this OTE area. There I'll look for longs, right? If we get it, of course. Invalidation, probably keep it around. Yeah, the safest is below the lows. but I think you could trail it towards here, right? And what would be the target? Well, some highs up here, and then maybe even up here, but not sure we're gonna get that one. But just in general, if you target this high, right, ask yourself what's the risk reward, right? If you target up here and your stop is below there. As you can see, even if you were to long it right here, it's already 1.2R, but that risk reward becomes far greater if you've got a better entry, right? So that's my plan and my trade ID for this weekend, right? Look for longs on a sweep of these lows into OTE. You have a clean invalidation below that area. Sentiment will be very bearish as well. Everyone will be scared to buy the dip probably, and that would be a nice recipe for a squeeze towards some highs. Okay, I've posted the high block chart as well with the liquidation levels, and you're gonna see that there's gonna be a lot of levels here, right, and a lot of levels here to the upside. So in my opinion, grab the lower ones first, right, show strength and squeeze it to the upside. All right, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.